Hey everyone, Kyle here to teach you all how to do two movements in this tutorial, the touchdown rise and the Gumbi. Both kind of complement each other, they're both very similar, and they're both also great setups for power tricks and combos. So let me demonstrate them both real quick and you'll see how similar they are. Touchdown rise and the Gumbi. If you notice, the touchdown rise primarily uses one hand, and then the Gumbi starts with one hand and then goes to the second hand. What I'm going to start with first though is make sure that you get your Gumbi down before your touchdown rise. Some people learn things different, so if you get your TD rise before your Gumbi, that's still okay. I'm just going to talk about it in progression just because two hands gives you more support than just going to one, and it also helps you build awareness. So now both movements you can start squared up. You use your wind up if you'd like to, or you can come out of a hook kick, whatever is easiest for you, but you take a step. As you take that step, you begin circular motion. So the step pulls here, and as that step comes there, this back foot will drive up, continuing that circular motion. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that circular step momentum, that step and that leg driving up, and we're going to follow through and do a cartwheel. So instead of starting with our right leg already in front, reaching forward, we'll square up. We're going to step, drive the leg back, and plant that hand. Now even though this hand plants, this hand doesn't just go down straight with the other one. This one actually pulls behind you, but it doesn't pull back and under, it pulls back and up, as if you're trying to cover your ear with your shoulder or your bicep. And just walk through the motions. You got your step, that hand comes down as that leg comes up. It's like a slide. Wherever that foot is, your hand kind of replaces that. And as that motion comes there, you're reaching this arm up over your ear and over your shoulder and just peeking. The reason why you look over your shoulder is so you can see where you're going. If that's even still too hard, maybe start with just like a basic back bend. When you start on all fours, you'll turn this hand outwards like this, where your fingers are pointing towards you. And what you'll do is you'll bring this arm up over your shoulder as that back foot comes back. So you can port that back foot first if you'd like, then reach this arm up and just get used to this motion here. So you plant that foot behind you, arch up, and then reach over. That way you get used to this hand coming up, not swinging behind. And it all follows through. And that's basically how you do a Gumbi, believe it or not. When you feel your back arching, your legs kind of feeling like they're dangling behind your head, that's kind of how the Gumbi is. But you want to feel the control over the finish, the setup into whatever power trick you come out of. Step, plant, slide, reach, plant, and keep that leg off the ground. So when you finish your cartwheel, you're coming out 1 foot plant, and you can notice how when you're coming out, you can keep that other leg up and swing. Same thing in the Gumbi. And as you're practicing these, both the Gumbi and the touchdown rise, try to make sure you're not finishing, bring that leg up and then bringing your chest up. Try to think about bringing your chest up before that leg comes up to its max. You want to think about chest up first, then swing. That way you'll feel the lift. If you keep your chest low and swing like that, you won't feel much power. All the power is going right into your face, your chest. But if you do this, practice standing up and swinging, you'll feel a kind of a lift, and that's what you want to feel out of your touchdown rise and your Gumbi. Now, touchdown rise, very similar to the Gumbi. In the Gumbi, you have that support of being able to put that hand down right away, so you always have something touching the ground no matter what. Touchdown rise, you don't get that. So what you'll think about doing is, as you take that circle step, slide that leg back, this hand will actually pull in to your body. Anytime you scoop that momentum, it kind of helps with the lift coming from behind your body. But your hand still does the exact same thing. But you want to make sure you get plenty of height so you don't collapse right onto your arm. But you don't want to go too high to where you land with all that body weight and pressure on that arm. As you build more control and more comfort and awareness, keep that hand off, pop up, jumping off that step. Whatever leg starts that step, you kind of jump off of it as that leg drives over. That way you get circular momentum from the leg coming over, the arm reaching back, but you got just enough height from that foot kicking off and that other arm scooping in. And then, as long as you're looking over your shoulder, spotting your landing, and as long as you're not traveling, everything will kind of stay right in place. So your touchdown rise should look like this. Boom. And you don't want to travel too much. The reason why is if I travel with it, there's not enough power, there's not enough control. If you keep everything nice and tight, all your power is right there, and your setup is going to be a lot easier. So, quick recap. You got your step and slide. This arm pulls in, this arm reaches up, and you're kind of looking over your shoulder, kind of like you're covering your ears and keeping your eye in your hand, and you follow through right into the touchdown rise. In the beginning, if you want to put that foot down, that's okay. If you can't pull it up into one leg swing, that's totally fine. Just plant both feet, and as you build more awareness and control and you're a lot less afraid of the movement, then you can start working on the timing and posture and following up into swing throughs. And that's where things get really fun, once you get your corks, your swing gainers, but those are for other videos. Also, if you want to know how to do a touchdown rise swing cork, and that's why you're here, there's a tutorial right there of that exact combo that you can watch and learn that exact combo right there for you guys. And then that's pretty much it. Use the progressions that I showed you guys in this video. If you rush perfection, if you get one simple thing, you're like, okay, I can do it, and then you go on to the next thing, and something's still kind of hard for you, still doesn't feel right, or you still don't feel like you have the control, go back to the earlier progressions. That's what they're there for. Use them so you build awareness and control, so you know where you're at, you know what you're doing, and you know exactly what to expect, because you'll know how it's supposed to feel. Other than that, hopefully I've helped. If I haven't, please find a way to reach out to me, whether you're putting your video links in the comment section below so I can watch and review and help you out, whether you're tagging me on your Instagram post, or you're sending me an Instagram direct message, whether you found me on Facebook and you're sending me your video link. There's other ways you guys can get a hold of me, but if you have your video, I can always help you out so much easier because I can see what you're doing wrong. Thank you so much to you guys for your support. Please keep liking and sharing the videos. The more I see that you guys are doing that, the more motivated I'm gonna feel to post out more content just like this, and hopefully a lot more often. So with that being said, thanks for watching, take great care, here's some slow-mos, and stay positive. It's not a quick hop. You're not doing bounces like you're jump roping. You're kicking like you're Sparta kicking the ground, because the harder you kick that ground, the higher you go up. If I do that and I kick very softly, there's no way I'm going to be able to make it.